we good? We returned the teacup to the saucer and picked up the orb as one would an apple and pondered on the strange happenings. I guess we were fine. Let's go to the guest room. Tried to fit the pieces together, but like the sand dunes, they shifted when you weren't looking. Clearly, the orb pieces are sleeping angels.
My journal is gone. What would they want with my journal?
It's a nice guest room. Okay, nothing of value there. Let's just keep that in mind. Oh, I did not mean to knock that out too much, that far. It's been a while since anything spooky has happened. Take that. Anything in the guest room? Stuck due to a broken lock. Okay. That oil is hard to see because it doesn't light up until you're like right next to it. Comparatively speaking, the tinder boxes light up like they were nothing. It's another stuffed rabbit. Okay. All right.
2nd of July, 1839. I received a letter today from
Herbert's
the
such a
Algerian
weird
governor's office disclosing the fate of Herbert's expedition. About a week after my departure, Abdullah, one of the men traveling with us, returned from the desert. He was badly injured, as if maimed by a lion. The man rambled deliriously about the expedition being attacked by something horrible.
Something horrible.
The French quickly dispatched a search party to look for the expedition. After searching for days, they found the camp abandoned without any trace of Herbert or his men. Tomorrow, I'll retrieve the things they recovered from Herbert's tent at the customs house. I don't know what to make of it, but I'm worried for him.
I'm sure Herbert will be fine. Herbert. I don't like that there's no door in that doorway. Another door. Anything else? Any goodies? Oh, hey, look! Daniel likes the same shirt. No wonder he came to Alexander. They both have great taste in clothes. I'm just gonna open this. I don't trust it. I don't trust it at all.
3rd of July, 1839. Today I picked up Herbert's things at the customs house. I dug through the trove of documents he had carried and found a log detailing the expedition. The nature of this text ranged from quick notes to colourful accounts of transpired events. I skimmed the pages, trying to figure out what might have happened. May 17th, the day I was trapped inside the orb chamber, Herbert dryly states, "Recovered Daniel after 1 hour of entrapment." This confused me greatly. I was suffocating within minutes. How could I have lasted an
Because
hour?
often trauma
I
feels
continued
like
reading the peculiar text.
it's
Herbert
faster
states his
than it
facts
was.
without judgment or passion, but suddenly I could read frustration into his text. He pushed his men to investigate the underground tomb, an effort which seems to have strained the minds of his men. Madness spread through the ranks, and Herbert had to take some extreme measures to continue. He finally visits the chamber himself, where he retrieves the orb to the surface. His account confuses me greatly. If he has the orb, what are those pieces in my drawing room?
A different orb? So, can I use the crowbar here? I can.
The key. Please, let it be here.
An important key is hidden in the guest room. Awesome. Come on. Maybe it's under the shirt. Can I move the shirt? No, I can't move the shirt. Hello? No? I mean, it's gotta be in here, right? Oh! That, okay. Hint, you'd better find a place to hide. No! Okay. Unfortunately, I feel like that was my knowledge of what was going to happen. Not that I knew that there was a key, like, behind the thigh. I just assumed that was the only place left in here. But I knew something happened in this room. I didn't know what it was, but I knew something happened. Unfortunately, it is what it is, right? I can't affect what I already know. And like I said, I made it quite clear when I went into this. I have seen gameplay of this video before. I've seen Let's Plays of it. But again, that was 8 years ago. So I knew something happened. I thought this painting. Yeah.
Oh, thank God, there it is. I guess it is a good place to hide it then.
That's, okay, no, that is a key. Wimp. Come on. It's made of glass. Thank you. Got the machine room key.
4th of July, 1839. It's done. The orb is assembled. I was awakened by an exhausting nightmare. Shaking and sweating, I retired to the drawing room with a cup of tea. The relic pieces lay spread across the table as I'd left them, but somehow I knew how it was supposed to be. I fetched the tar, which I had prepared to fix the pieces together, and without fault I joined them, producing the orb I remembered so clearly. The tar proved unnecessary. It was pushed out from the joining pieces as they merged on their own, with no adhesive.
Sorcery!
The ancient stone relic now rests on my table. Its immaculate surface and perfect shape could have been molded by a factory. This is all too strange.
kind of how I feel about this game overall. This is all too strange. Alright, so we have the key to the machine room. Strange letter frightened him, but was it was also the only one which offered some comfort. So there is another room in here. That wasn't there before. There's just someone leaving a horse's head outside your door instead of on your pillow. That door was open when I left.
Don't forget your bag, Daniel.
I won't, Herbert.
There is no shame in using a parasol in the desert. As it happens, it's imperative to your survival.
But
What do you
it looks
think, baby?
ridiculous.
The shade will hurt much less than dying, I assure you.
Must wash away the evil. Splish splash, splish splash. So there's still this area over here. Oh, that door probably closed itself because it was... No, there's something. What I was going to say is that door must have closed itself because the room was reset to add the body part. That was my guess for the technical aspect of that. You know what? We're probably going to have to go down there eventually. Let's not go down there just yet. Let's go to the machine room where I'm sure there's going to be spooky, scary, angry monsters. But why did Daniel have the machine room key? We might never know. Sir William Smith has been marked. There is no way for him to know that the young man the other day cast such a terrible shadow. I don't like this. That sounds ominous. Pull that shut for the moment.
5th of July, 1839. Today, I went to the university looking for answers. I was able to sneak into Herbert's office and pick up an address book along with some relevant textbooks. Professor Taylor at the Faculty of History was very helpful, and I managed to approach the subject of the orbs. The most interesting aspect was the prevalent trace they had left in our culture. The mythic orbs may, in fact, have inspired the globus cruciger, which so many royal regalia holds to this day. In ancient times, the orbs were held by priests as a symbol of the sun and its power. As I was leaving, I overheard a disturbing conversation. Sir William Smith, the geologist, was killed last night. Less than a fortnight had passed since I'd asked for his expertise. I know it's silly, but I can't help feeling responsible somehow.
Better call Ezio. They're looking for the apples of Eden. I need to go back and play some of the Assassin's Creed game. That's not... Let's turn on this light. I have a feeling we're gonna need it. Ooh, tinderbox. Gimme. Tinderbox? Any more tinderboxes? Alright, we need to stop with the roaring game. So, hopefully I'm not sequence breaking. This is the thing, right? This is, this. Up 8 and down 8. Machine will not check proper configuration until all rods are inserted. Alright, we'll come... That's the one I was supposed to light. Not puzzles. Alright, we have 5, 6. So can we do 6, 8, and then we have 3, 6, 5, 1, 2, 6, and then we can do what? 3, 6, 8. Awesome. So what's going on down here?
July,
No.
1839.
I like notes.
I've read every book I can find on the subject. While rich in legend and hearsay, my knowledge is lack for the insight I crave. I've sent letters to many in Herbert's address book and received answers of varying importance. Today, I got one which differed greatly from the others. From a baron in Prussia. He said nothing about the quaint stories of priests in underground temples. He didn't even mention them. He simply wrote, "I know. I can protect you. Come to Brennenburg Castle. Signed, Alexander." What am I to make of this? Protect me from what? Is someone after me? I looked up Brennenburg and traced it to the Prussian
I mean,
woods near the
obviously
Baltic
this
Sea.
is all an entire
While being the
ploy
least
so that
informative
Alexander
letter
can
I've
show somebody
received,
his inner
it
sanctum,
causes me
right?
greatest distress and interest. As I write, my thoughts are drawn to my nightmares in which a most disturbing sound calls to me. A sound defying description. A voice from the void. The last few weeks have been awful, with so many sleepless nights dreading a repeat of those horrid dreams. Tomorrow, I shall visit my physician, Dr. Tate, in hope that he can provide me with sedatives to help me sleep.
Note that there are only 2 spare rods left in storage for the elevator machinery. Make sure to only discard the ones which are badly damaged and keep the others in the inner study rooms, in case all 3 would crack again. I have one of those. Is this a chest I can open? Yes. Thank you. Oh, any secrets back here? Nope. So, what am I supposed to pick up from that? Are there 2 more down here? Nope. Nope. Trinity 4-phase amplifier. So there's got to be 2 more in here, right? Somewhere? Probably lower. Into the spooky depths. Don't like this.
17th of July, 1839. How has this escaped me? They're all dead. Limbs scattered, heads split down the middle,
All
their
of
skin
them are
flayed as
dead.
if boiled. I feel like I'm falling into myself. What's happening? Sir William Smith, Professor Taylor, now Dr. Tate. Is it following me? How can it not be? It's the damn thing I brought from Africa. Something is after me.
Is after me.
I have no choice but to trust the Baron. He better know what he claims.
What I don't
If he
get is
wrong,
that
I suspect he'll
with
regret it as
what
well.
was the other guy who got one of the orbs? I shouldn't pause. Who got one of the orbs? Agrippa? He was chased like immediately. This looks puzzle-rific. Puzzle-rific. Let's turn a couple lights on in here. You know what? Let's turn all three of them on. Why not? I'm sure we won't need those tinder boxes later. Like, he was chased immediately. Why is it taking so long for me? There's nothing in the burner to ignite. This looks like a cog puzzle. Yes. Okay. Well, here's a cog. What do we have going on in here? Have some oil. I think that's my biggest fear in this game is running out of oil. Like, I can deal with all the tinder boxes in the world, but don't mess with my light. What? Okay, so it's less of a puzzle and more of a just find the whichever ones it is. Okay. Here's another one. And there's got to be a third one right here. We still have not done this. I don't really know what to do here. We only have one flux capacitor. It's not a flux capacitor, but it's fine. Also, I don't think I even mentioned the fact that I put coal in the furnace. I was just like, there's some black stuff here. Let's just put it in the furnace. Seems to have made sense. Obviously I haven't tried it yet. Maybe I should try that real quick, just to make sure that I'm not being stupid. It needs more coal. Okay. So I was right on the coal, just not the amount. A chop. Needs more work before we run. Probably. Also, we're still looking for those rods, right? I don't know the answer to that. Burner is now full of coal, okay? So, what are we missing? We're missing the top bit. We got it. Okay. Haven't seen an angry monster for a while. Makes me kind of worried. Trinity 4-phase complete steam flow cycle. The other room. I bet there's more in the other room. The room that I haven't explored yet. That's gotta be it.